I just got back in the car after that leg day. Yeah, it's been a few months. I did not stick to the schedule of trying to upload 1 to 2 times a week, but I don't really know why. There was a lot of stuff going on. Not anything serious, just a lot of scheduling stuff, and this was still like a really new thing that I was trying to do. So, but I was doing everything on my phone on those videos back in, gosh, I think it was like October. So I have an actual video camera with an SD card. Part of the reason I didn't really stick to it was just really tedious kind of getting everything off of my phone. Yeah, that leg day was pretty rough. I mean, end of the work week on a Friday, and I mean, I don't know, dude. It's really hard going in on Friday, especially on my second leg day of the week. What did I do? Yeah, I did like kind of a hodgepodge, honestly. The gym was really packed. It was one of those things where like it was really, really hard to pull out the camera for the first time. After not doing it in 9 months, but I switched gyms to a public gym. Probably gonna switch back because it's getting insane how packed this gym is. In Chattanooga, there's very few like good gyms, and if there are good gyms, they're pretty spread out. So this Gold's Gym is pretty much the only like decent one that we got that's like pretty kind of central to everywhere, so there's a lot of people. But yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, I need to pull out the camera. I don't want to pull out the camera because everybody's gonna be looking at me. You know, there's a lot of dudes in there. It's the summertime. There's a decent bodybuilding scene here in Chattanooga, especially during the summer. There's a lot of NPC shows, and especially in June and July, you got a lot of like national qualifier shows. So people are in insane condition, and they look great. And so it's just one of those things where it's really hard to get out of your own head. But once I did it, yeah, dude, it was just, I don't know. I forgot how fun it was to make these. Even though I only made them a couple of times, 9 months ago, they were really fun for me to do. So it was really encouraging to kind of pull the camera out in the middle of all those people and actually be like happy and like excited. So it was really cool. But I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna eat dinner, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to make this one dessert that's been really helping me out in the past week or so. So Ozzy, do you know what's going on? Oh, poor buddy, are you scared? He's okay. I don't think he doesn't like the camera. Alright. It's a couple hours later. It's kind of close to my bedtime, and I'm a little bit tired, but I kind of wanted to show you guys whatever I was doing. So yeah, something I don't think I mentioned earlier. Let's close this fridge before it starts yelling. Something I don't think I told you guys earlier was that, like, I was, back in October, I was doing my bulk, and, he's just gonna run. I was doing my bulk, and, now we kind of finished through that. We finished at like 205, 206, and now we're like right around like 190, 191. So a lot of like my snacks and stuff have been either like crunchy things. So I've been doing like some 0-calorie popcorn, or not some 0-calorie popcorn. God, I wish. Some 100-calorie popcorn bags. And then if I have like a sweet craving or something, I will get some Halo Top. But recently I had my birthday, and my parents for my birthday got me a Ninja Creami, and I've been seeing stuff all over Instagram that I've really been wanting to try. So yeah, we've been doing that for the past like 3 or 4 nights. But this is, where was I going with this? Yeah, so what I've been doing is having some like protein ice cream, and it's definitely easier if you have the Creami. It's a lot harder if you don't. If you don't, honestly, I would just have the Halo Top. It's, you know, it's $5 a pint. You don't have to eat the whole thing if you don't want to. I don't have self-control like that, so I eat the whole pint. But yeah, so I just finished one, and I'm gonna prep another one for tomorrow, and so I figured I'd show you guys. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a key lime pie recipe. So you're gonna need some milk. I just have like super easy, just fat or 2% reduced. You're gonna need like a little bit of vanilla, sugar-free and fat-free mix. And this is gonna be a key lime pie. So we're gonna have, I have some Chobani key lime pie, and then just honestly run-of-the-mill protein powder. Don't think it really matters as long as it's whey and probably like casein blend. And so yeah, we're gonna do that, and yeah, I'll show you guys how to do it. So got my Ninja Creami container, and also just so you know too, this is not my recipe. I will try and see if I can find the original link that I did. I just wanted to show you guys how to make this because it's pretty cool, and I like to cook, but I also like to cook like simple recipes. And so like I get super annoyed when I'm on Instagram and I'm just kind of swiping and just like a bunch of recipes are popping up and they all look great, and then I tap the description and it's like 20 different ingredients, and it's just like it's too much for me. At least I don't like it. I would rather have like, yeah, just a 5-6 ingredient recipe. It makes it super easy. So anyway, let's do the dry ingredients first. Doesn't really matter, but it's nice to, you know, it's nice to have everything kind of like mixed together and not clump super easily. So you can do around a scoop of whatever protein powder you have. Doesn't really matter. This is vanilla, so scoop of that, and then a teaspoon or so, which is a little more than like a sprinkle of the vanilla, the fat-free vanilla thing. What is this? Pudding mix? Yeah, pudding and pie filling. And we're going for a key lime pie flavor, so we're gonna need something like this. And so I don't have a whisk, so we're just gonna kind of hand mix it. Make sure there's no clumping. So that's perfect. All right, and then we do a whole container of just Chobani key lime. Very easy. You can probably find this at any grocery store. So we're gonna get that. I need a spoon. So yeah, that goes in there. Just gonna put that in there. You're gonna take your milk and do half a cup of milk. One thing I've noticed too, since I've been doing all these recipes, they kind of all follow that same kind of pattern. You're just gonna have, like, you're gonna have your milk base, you're gonna have your protein powder, and then, yeah, and then whatever flavor you want, honestly. That's pretty much it. And then, oh, to help with the lime flavor, obviously just normal lime juice. So a couple teaspoons of that. Don't really want to get a measuring cup, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. It smells so good. It already smells so much like key lime pie. And then, yeah, just mix all of that up. And then with the way these Ninja Creamies work is that you have to freeze everything. Once you make your mixture, you have to freeze it overnight. So, which is nice, because it'll really get like that kind of nice, thick ice cream flavor, especially when you run it through that thing. But what stinks is that, like, you know, if you're having a craving, you better really hope that you have something prepped. So, but it's, you know, it's whatever. It just requires a little bit of planning. Like everything that comes with, you know, like fitness and food and kind of health and whatnot, like, there's a lot of things that can be convenient, but it just requires a little bit of planning, so it's fine. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna put that, and then, yeah, put that in the freezer. We'll freeze it overnight, and then I'll probably blend it together tomorrow, or maybe Sunday, the next day I show you, but around 300 calories and 30 grams of protein. So it's really good. It tastes like it surprisingly tastes like really, really good. I don't know what magic that Ninja Creami does. I don't know what kind of crazy, you know, I don't know what Taiwanese magic that they put in whenever they assembled that thing overseas, but it works. It's pretty cool, and I totally think that it's worth the hype. Yeah, so this was the end of the first video that I wanted to do back. I really like filming these, and hopefully, you know, I get some easier time. I don't know. Hopefully I have like an easier time putting them together, but yeah, this is kind of it. I mean, I think for what I want to do with my videos is I like to show my training, but I also like to show kind of what my day-to-day is, like what I do, you know, outside the gym, outside working out. So like, what's my routine like? What's my food like? You know, what do I eat? How do I like manage everything? Because I have a full-time job. So that's something that I'd like to show off. That's not something that I necessarily see all the time on YouTube and on social media and stuff. I'm not like the craziest looking dude. I don't have the most insane physique. So I feel like it's just something, I just feel like it's a different angle that I could show, and it's more, I don't know, it's more like what I would want to see if I was like back when I was 18 and started working out again. Like what is like a realistic kind of like adult who's into working out, like what are they doing to kind of stay in shape and be motivated to continue to work out even if they don't compete or something like that. So, but if, you know, I mean, this is like my 5th video, so to the 5 of you that watch this, if any of you have any ideas or whatever, or, you know, you listen to kind of what I just said and that sparks any kind of like things that remind you of stuff that you would want to see, yeah, just put it in the comments, or I don't know, I'll have my Instagram, so I mean, you can DM me on Instagram and ask me questions and stuff, and I could talk about that in other videos. But yeah, that's basically, this is kind of what they're gonna look like. Hopefully, fingers crossed that I still, you know, actually stick to making these, but I think I will. I think I've turned over a new leaf with these. But anyway, yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video, I guess. Bye.